real. We the IGPK, start out at 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Upon the Commander General Yohana, I want to say Shalom Yahweh, Shemal Lataba, Shem Yahweh Shah, to all the sisters, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah Barakatah, to all the brothers. And today's topic, I want to get into something that plagues the Black, Hispanic, and Native American community like really bad. And it's because of our lack of understanding, our lack of knowledge of the fact that the law isn't done away with. And we don't know, like, we suffering and going through things daily and getting killed in these streets, man, because we simply won't follow the Lord's law. And nowhere in the scriptures in the Bible that the Lord said the law is done away with. And none of his prophets said that as well. So that's just something that you know what I mean, the filthy, disgusting Christian pastor and all these other Hebrew Israelite, so-called Hebrew Israelite groups, they want to tell you that you only gotta follow certain laws until, you know what I mean, whatever laws fit you, or the law is just done away with, period. But enough of what I'm saying. We're gonna get into what the scripture said. We're gonna get into some of these words, and first off, I'm gonna get into what Christ said about the law. So we're gonna go to Matthew chapter 5 and verse 17. Matthew chapter 5 verse 17 reads, "Think not that I am come to destroy the law or the prophets." And this Christ saying he did not come to destroy the law or the prophets. Everybody had like Christ saying that you ain't got to follow the law. That's what he died for. But here he go right here in red saying that he did not come to destroy the law or the prophets. Meaning he didn't come to destroy. All the other prophets came before him. Jeremiah, Isaiah, Moses, you know what I mean? None of the other prophets that came before him did not come to destroy what they said. He said, Matthew 5 and 17 says, "I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill." He said, I ain't come to destroy the law, but I came to do it. You know what I mean? Christ came to do the law. So all y'all Christians, so-called Christians, calling y'all self Christians, meaning y'all followers of Christ, how y'all followers of Christ if Christ followed the law? Christ said he came to do the law. You know what I mean? I don't know no Christians that do the law. If y'all is, y'all in the wrong thing. Y'all in the wrong belief, because Christianity does not follow Christ. You know what I mean? No, it's not real followers of Christ. Verse 18, Matthew 5 and 18. "For verily I say unto you, to heaven and earth pass, to heaven and earth pass, one jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law to all be fulfilled. Now, has heaven or earth passed, or has heaven and earth passed?" He said, if heaven and earth ain't passed, one jot or one tittle shall no way pass in the law. Shall no wise pass from the law. So, with that being said, the law is still in effect. Christ did not die so you can just sin and be disgusting and start smoking crack or dealing crack. He did not die so you can do that. And don't judge me and all, like you can just do whatever you want to do. Don't judge me. Hey, you can't judge. Hey, that ain't what Christ said, that he came to do the law, and that the law is not destroyed. He did not come to destroy the law. So the law is not done away with, man. Y'all must still be following these laws, man. You know what I mean? Until they all be fulfilled. And you still seeing sisters and brothers, so-called Black, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, they still dying in the ghettos. They still on crack. They still on heroin. Ain't nothing changed, man. So how in the hell is the law done away with, man? The black man is not in heaven. The Hispanic, a Native American Indian man is not in this heaven, man. We is not in that kingdom. We is not ruling. So it's no way impossible. There's no way possible that we are in heaven and the law is done away with. This law is still in effect. We're going to go to verse 19. Verse 19, Matthew chapter 5, verse 19 says, whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments shall teach men so. Whoa. It's written in red now, y'all. Listen up close. Open up your ears. Say, whosoever, Matthew chapter 5, verse 19 says, whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments. One of the least commandments, meaning you break any one of them. This is what he said. And shall teach men so. Meaning you breaking the commandments. You're not doing the law, and you teaching men as well to not follow the law, to break them. It says, he shall be called the least in the kingdom of heaven. You shall be called nothing in the kingdom of heaven, man, for teaching men to not follow the law. You won't follow them and you teach men to not follow. Now, someone tell me who fits that description. Your stinking Christian pastor. That whole Roman Catholic religion. Catholics, Baptists, whatever. These fake Israelite groups, they want to follow what laws fit them. They ain't no better than the Christian pastors as well, man. Right here, Christ saying it, the words are written in red. He says, whoever don't follow the least of these commandments and you teach men to do so as well, you teach a man that it's cool to rape. Yeah, that means you're going to be looked at as nothing in the kingdom of heaven, man. Verse 19 says, but whosoever shall do and teach them, say whosoever shall do the law and teach to do the law, the same shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven. The men in the ISUPK under Commander General Yohana shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven, man. Because everybody else on this earth only want to follow the law to it fits to something they don't like about the law, and they don't want to follow that part of the law. And some of them just don't want to follow the law at all. So Christ said you're going to be called least in the kingdom of heaven. You're going to be nothing in the kingdom of heaven. But these men in the ISUPK that sacrifice their weekends and they nights teaching brothers and sisters, black Hispanics and Native American Indians throughout their life to follow the law. We dedicate our life to this. Man, Christ said, you're going to be called great in the kingdom of heaven, man. You're going to be what it is in the kingdom of heaven. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be on top. You're going to rule in the kingdom of heaven, man, when it comes. It's not my words. It's right here in the scriptures. The men in the ISUPK, the only people that teach men to follow the laws and do them as well. Because it's said right here in the scriptures. The Most High told us to follow the laws, to keep them. You know what I'm saying? Do all my commandments, which I command you this day. The Most High said this. So we just doing what the Most High said to do. These are not our words, man. Christ said it as well. I just read it to you right here in Matthew chapter 5 and 19. Matter of fact, Matthew chapter 5, verse 17 through 19. I just read it to you. The law is not done away with. You still must do the law. The law is still in effect. The law is still in effect. You still must do the law. You can't smoke crack. You can't deal crack. You can't sleep with this man's wife because she fine to you. You understand? You can't not do the Sabbath. So like, you can't not honor the Sabbath. You can't not honor the high holy days. You have to do them. You can't celebrate Christmas. Yes. You have to do the high holy days, and you can't celebrate Christmas. It's the law. The Most High said it. And all his prophets in the scriptures are saying the same thing as well. Now, you got Christians that think, oh, we ain't up under the law. We can just sin. We can just sin. They make you think, Salaki, they make you think that you can sin and do all the horrible things in the world because you ain't under the law no more. Or the law is done away with. Well, we're gonna see what they say about that. I'm gonna go to Romans chapter 6 and verse 15. Romans 6:15. What then? Shall we sin because we are not under the law, but under grace? God forbid. They said, you think you can sin because you ain't up under the law, but you're under grace? They said, God forbid, meaning hell no. Meaning, you are, meaning when you say you're not up under the law, you're not up under, whereas you're not up under the law, whereas this Levitical priest is going to come knock on your door, our so-called Haitian brother, going to come knock on your door and come chop your head off because you just sold another brother or sister some crack, or you just slept with another brother or sister. I'm Salaki. You just slept with another brother's rib, man. You know what I mean? Say you're not up under that law where you just going to get your head chopped off for committing that sin. But under grace, meaning you have a grace period. Meaning grace is just like when you went to, like you got, everybody got a slavery, you know what I mean? Everybody got a slavery. So in your slavery, you got a grace period. You know what I mean? Meaning it's a time period, it's a certain amount of time. You know what I mean? You don't have a certain amount of time to sin, but the Lord might give you a chance, you know what I mean, to get it. You need to get that right. You know what I mean? It's wrong, but he's going to get it right, just like any other father would do his child. This spanking ain't going to be as bad as the next one for me telling you what you did wrong, and you know what you did wrong, you're going to get that butt tore up. Most High giving you grace. Not grace to sin, but he giving you a time period for you to get it right. And who knows how long that time period is, so you need to get right now today. You need to get in classes right now today. You need to get in the ISUPK right now today. The brothers in ISUPK dedicate their life to this, man. It says you not up under the law, but under grace. You under the law, but you're not up under the Levitical priesthood. Whereas if the Levite, the Haitian brother is gonna come chop your head off, man, for doing that sin. Now, you know the Most High got somebody that's gonna come bust your head. You know what I mean? You want to sell drugs, the brother gonna come rob you. He gonna come shoot you in your head. There's gonna be somebody come rob you, shoot you in your head for selling them drugs. That's what's gonna happen now. You know what I mean? You gonna get pulled over for no apparent reason. You ain't got no light bust out. You ain't run no stop sign. You ain't run no light. You didn't break no traffic law whatsoever. But the police is gonna pull you over, and you gonna get killed in the streets because you don't want to follow these laws, man. The laws is not done away with. Black man, Hispanic man, Native American, Indian man, you need to get up in the ISUPK, get in classes, man, and come follow these laws, man, and get back what's yours, man, so we can get this kingdom, man. I'm preaching officer in the shop with the ISUPK, start at 1 West 125th Street. We got classes all throughout the week, Monday through Friday. And you got any more information? You want any more information? Call this number, 561-600-8875, 561-600-8875. Y'all get in class, man. Shalom, Israel.